Welcome back to another reading and correcting with me, Kindar, the Tiger Writes, and Ty, the Tiger Supervisor. These are where I read a chapter from one of my stories and correct it as I go. If you want to listen to these live, it's every Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time on Twitch, and if you're looking to support me, that is on my Patreon. Today we are doing chapter 11 of The World Which Is. It's about time. I look up at the cloudy sky through the hole in the ceiling. They've grown darker with each one I've come across, so it might rain before I reach court. I wonder how my ability deals with wet surfaces. No pop-up, so no information about that in the system. Doesn't mean I won't get penalties, just that it's not something that I can get just from a standard query. This is the fourth crack in the ceiling I've come across since waking up, but the other didn't have a wall that went up to the lip. Now, it's going to be about working out a path around the obstacles poking out of the walls. It's angled in a little from the rest of the damage. I think the ceiling collapsed. This has got to be closer to 20 meters, and there's no straight up path. But I shouldn't have to weave too much, and I have plenty of space for my running start. Here I go. Foot on the wall, and again on my my hands on it too. Work on that later. Other feet don't slow. Get the foot over the ankle again. Okay, here's the first obstacle. I'm going over, so step higher. Use it to push myself up. Feet on the wall. Hand grabs the one above me, and I continue. Okay, not something to worry about, but this is taking a tad longer than I thought. My stamina's down to almost half, and I can't tell if I've made it halfway. Definitely not pausing to check. Falling from here is going to hurt. So change the angle. It's not like that's going to cause me a problem. Just step higher each time. Look ahead, plan for the stuff on the way. Can I go over them and cut a few seconds off? Will it be enough? Oh, I hope so. Over that one, step higher so I can make it over the next one. There, past that, and the lip to the hole of the hole is not far. Half plus step, and I'll be there. It'd be better. It'd be better because my stamina is getting low. If the next few steps don't drain it, the one after will, and I doubt I have enough willpower to make the check that will keep me going. Not taking chances then, the lip is in reach, so I reach for it and with the next step, and I'm falling. How am I falling? What did I do? I come awake to a line of debuff and my health bar flashing angrily. As as it as all it has left is a barely visible sliver. My gaze is then drawn to the debuff that's so dark, the red might as well be black. Debuff, bleeding internal. You are bleeding internally. You lose 1 hit points every 13 seconds. Seek healing immediately. Time remaining, 3 hours, 26 minutes, 1 second. I stare at it, and it takes me long enough to understand that means I'm dying, that one of the other debuff has to be a concussion. At least I have my healing bars. I have healing bars left. No idea if one's going to be enough. How many do I have? But sort of but I sort of remember these start working the moment I swallow one bite. I will, 1 bar to my hand and close my finger on it. It's got a wrapper. Fuck. Okay, I can bite through it. It was paper, wasn't it? I lift my arm and instead I scream in pain. Then I'm panting from the effort and notice my stamina is basically gone. I am so screwed. The only way I'm doing this is with a will check, and I never trained it. Doesn't mean I can't manage one, but the odds are not in my favor. Fuck. I hate doing this, but I have to do everything I can to succeed. I'm not giving Rich the satisfaction of dying down here. I dump my 6 skill point in willpower training. Okay, what else? Attributes. I have 2 attributes point, and which ones influence willpower? System query. Willpower. Willpower is the pool indicating how far you can push yourself beyond what you are normally capable of. Willpower is governed by the attributes of intelligence and endurance. Thank you, system. I don't think one influences it more than the other, so I put my 2 points in endurance. That's going to help more in the long run if I survive this. Okay. I'm putting every available point of willpower into this and go. I scream in defiance and pain, and then the bar falls on my mouth and I bite into it, pepper and all. My willpower is basically gone, so it's a good thing the wrapper is not particularly thick. Tastes horrible though, but it's already in my mouth with the bite of the bar, so I chew, then swallow. The relief isn't total, but it's enough that I feel myself fading again. I sneeze at something tickling my nose and wake up with a strangled scream of pain. I manage to glare at the piece of the wrapper that caused this, then realize I'm breathing easier. My health bar is flashing angrily with barely a tenth of it remaining. My stamina is still barely existent, so this wasn't restful at all. My willpower is under a quarter. Probably ain't pulling another one like this, like this for a while. No nearly black debuff, so nothing's about to kill me, and the bar's at my mouth, so eating the rest of it is simple. And with each bite, my health rises, debuff vanish, and I feel better. Once I'm done and my health stops going up, it's around 2/3, and I'm still sore everywhere. Not every debuff's gone. Debuff airline fracture, right humerus. You have damaged a bone. All action requiring this arm are taken at 10% penalty. Debuff airline fracture, right ulna. You have damaged a bone. All action requiring this arm are taken at -10 penalty. Airline fracture, left femur. You have damaged a bone. All action requiring this leg are taken at 10% penalty. Debuff airline fracture, right tibia. You have damaged a bone. All action requiring this leg are taken at 10% penalty. Okay, I get the message. No bleeding, at least, internal or otherwise. I have 2 healing bars left. Not what I want to do, but if I'm going to get out of here, I have to be in top form. Getting a bar into my mouth isn't as hard this time. I even managed to remove the wrapper before I bite into it. Okay, what happened? I ran up the wall. Everything was going well. Stamina was low, but not gone. I was almost there, and I fell. I'm pretty sure I didn't run out of stamina, and if I had, I don't think I would just have fallen. I'd have become exhausted. Have to put my will into continuing. The result would still have been me falling because I'm not exactly known for my willpower, but I wouldn't have simply, slipped off? Can I slip using my ability? Okay, no response, which means it's not an outright do this and slip. So, did I misunderstand something about how my ability works? Momentum, rank 1. So long as you are running and maintain 2 points of contact on a surface, you can continue to move even if the surface is not horizontal. Maximum angle from horizontal where the ability can be used, 35 degrees. Cost, 10 stamina per second. Okay, nothing hidden in the text I can make out. 2 points of contact, check. Under 35 degree, probably check. If it was beyond, it wouldn't have worked, period. And if anything, it gets less steep towards the top. So what? I didn't trip on my feet. I didn't stop running. I didn't do anything any different as I reached the edge than I'd done on the way there or when I got out of the basement. So why? The system doesn't change the rules, so I'm the one who changed something. Okay, step back. Think about it. I ran to the wall, stepped on it, and started up. My hand ran along the wall even if there was nothing to grab on because, I don't know, I needed the sense of safety touching something engendered. Anyway, I kept going, pulled up one of the beam to help me change my angle to make up time, reach the top, reach the edge, and I fell. Okay. So what did reaching for the edge do that caused the fall? I moved my hand away from the wall so I could grab onto it. Except that can't be it. I still have 2 points of contact, and I'd reached up to grab the bar before that, and that didn't. I'd reached the bar with my left hand for that one. The right one was still on the wall. But that doesn't matter. My feet are 2 points of contact, so. Oh, I am such an idiot. How many points are touching the wall when you raise a foot, Dennis? Not 2, you idiot. Okay. I don't know if putting my hand on the wall is a reflex triggered by the ability. If it is, it would be nice for you to update the description system. But that's what makes running up the wall possible. It's my second point of contact as I raise my feet. I glance at my stamina, which is still under half. A nap to top that up, and then I'm getting out of here. I stretch to limber myself and move to the other side of the space. This time I'm running up the wall, so my left hand is touching it. Being right-handed, I want that hand free to do everything else I might need to, like grabbing onto the lip to pull myself out. Okay. Don't think about how, if I fail this time, I'm probably going to join Aaron wherever the system sends the dead and run. Hand on the wall first, foot, other foot, look ahead, raise your feet, keep running. I should have used the side first, less obstacle in my path. Go over that one. I have the stamina left, but I don't think about that. But don't think about that. Eyes forwards and up. Change the angle. Cut a second or two. Don't worry about how low the stamina is or that I don't have enough willpower to push beyond it. Look ahead. I'm almost there. Stamina's flashing. Not good. Can I reach it? Shit. I'm out of stamina. I'm not going to be able to hold on and pull myself up. Okay. No waiting then. Push off that beam. Grab the edge. Other hand. Now. Pull harder. Roll on my back. Look at the sky. Laugh as the rain falls. And that concludes chapter 11 of The World Which Is. If you are enjoying this, please leave a like. If you want to know when the next chapter is going to be up, subscribe and hit the bell. If you want to read the story, it is available on Royal Road. And if you want to read ahead as well as support me, you can do that on my Patreon. We're going to be, I don't know how many chapters we are ahead right now, but ultimately I want it to be around 20. Anyway, if you want to listen to these live, it's every Tuesday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern Time on Twitch. Hope you have a good day, and with that, I shall wish you a good day. Oh.